All right. Positive energy all the time. Come on in, rep your city. I've been watching videos about the NBA, lots of videos about LeBron, all kind of opinions about LeBron now that the Lakers season is over. It's a little crazy. We'll talk about it in a minute. It's a little, we got Greensboro in the building. I'm representing Chicago. Everybody on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and Facebook. I am representing Chicago, Illinois. We have Baltimore in the building. I want to talk about basketball, LeBron James. He's not a top 5 player, but who would know? How would the current generation, there's no way for them to know. That's all they've ever, the younger, that's all they ever seen was that era, which is the worst era in basketball, like horrible. From when LeBron left Miami till now, oh God, it's been horrible. So if that's all you got to compare it with, I guess I can see how he would be great comparatively speaking, like compared to his competition, which is horrible. You got some guy like Kevin Durant, who's got to be one of the laziest, most boringest basketball players I ever seen. He could shoot, but who wants to watch him? He's boring as hell. He's got no get up and go, put you to sleep. We're gonna talk about it though. But they got LeBron as the best player. LeBron's not in the top 5. LeBron is not in the top 10. He's not even in the top 10. There's no way. And with those crazy stats, they use those stats, but those stats is proof that the league is horrible. That's why he's scoring so many points. That's why he's still playing. Because the league is horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. A real talk. The league is so horrible, they ruined LeBron's game. I'm going to talk about that. They messed LeBron up. The NBA ruined LeBron the way he plays. They ruined him. Because he's playing based on 2014 to now. When he came into the league, he was not going to play like that. He didn't start to play like that until he left Dwayne Wade and them in the Heat. And that's when they messed that boy up and had him playing that kind of ball he's playing. Where you run down and you're big and you dunk it and everybody go, oh, like that's great basketball. You can't get no open shots. You ain't got no moves. You ain't really got no handles. Just fast breaks, dump it off to you, dunk. Oh, this is great. Oh. You know, Most of his highlights is fast break, and he gets a dish and he dunks. Most of them. Well, we're gonna talk about it though. But top five, get the hell out of here. Unbelievable. Some people try to say he's better than Michael Jordan. How could you hop from team to team to team and be compared to anybody that worked hard, the Larry Birds, the Isaiahs, the Michael Jordans, the ones that stayed and built their team? How could you just be a team hopper? Statistic. Who can get those statistics? The NBA sucks. His statistics is bogus. His statistics is based on the league sucks. His statistics are bogus. He would get none of those statistics if he played with good players. His statistics is based on the league sucks. So yeah, that's why he's even still playing. He would have been had to retire. Come on, his statistics is phony. His statistics suck. His statistics, the NBA is horrible, trash. That's why he could keep playing. There's no way he would still be playing. His stats suck. His stats is phony. It's funny, the league ain't no good. Yeah, he's out there still playing. I bet he is. I bet he is. LeBron James ain't nobody. Nobody, he's not that. He's definitely not exciting to watch. Standing at the top of the key waiting on the ball. Hey. The NBA is horrible. When you come to an NBA and it's horrible and you're a superstar, I guess. Of course he's a superstar. Look who he's playing with. He's not out there with Barkley, and he ain't out there with them. He's not out there with the Hoopers. He's out there with a bunch of losers. They can't play. Nobody can. It's horrible. You don't have to apologize to me. How old are you, Content? You're a baby. You don't know nothing about no basketball. How old are you? Boy, you don't know nothing about basketball. How old is you? What year you were born, Content? I guarantee you a newbie. I guarantee you ain't see. I bet he do got more. Exactly. If he got more points, that means he's either good or the competition sucks. You was born in 84. Yeah, you don't know nothing. Hell, it was 2000 before you. The hell do you know? Hey, bruh, you wasn't 16 till 2000. You don't know nothing. What the hell you know about basketball? Well, you born in 1984. Yeah, he's great. He's great for your generation. Yeah, because it sucks. So, yeah, he's super great. I agree with that. He's super great. Listen, I ain't dissing you, but if you're young now and you're watching it, he's definitely super great because the sport is horrible. It sucks. That man would have not ran up and down that court like that. Not like that. Y'all really believe he would have scored like that against the George McGinnis, Dr. J's and them? Y'all believe he would have scored like that? In a physical New York Knicks? A physical Detroit Pistons? Nah, you can't study. You got to be there. You study. What study? How you going to study? You can't study. You can't study basketball. You have to watch it. You born in 1984. I got kids older than you, with all due respect. But you're born in 1984. You're born in 1984. You can't watch reruns. Ain't gonna get it. The only way you can know basketball is every Sunday. Yeah, 84. I know what you said. 84. I know what you said. 84. That's the year I went to Hawaii. I know 84. You was a baby. You don't know nothing. 84. If you're born in 84, you don't know nothing until 2000. A little baby don't know nothing, right? So that means you don't know nothing about sports until you're 16. I'll give you 10 years old. 10 years old, you might start watching it, but when you're a little boy like that, you don't know what you're watching. You won't really know sports until 15. So 84, 94, 99, that's when you start knowing what you was looking at. At 84, you had your pacifier. Yeah, in 84, you didn't know nothing. Like me, I'm born in 58. You think I know anything about basketball in 58? I don't know nothing about basketball in 58. I was 1 year old in 59. So I really kind of started watching basketball 10 years later, like 68. But I really don't know the game till what, like 72 to like 14. So you would have to be 14. Yeah, you would have to be 14. So if you're born in 84, that'd be 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. So yeah, 98, you would begin to learn the game. Yeah. And in 98, basketball was still all right. It didn't turn to total crap until 2014. Since 2014, oh my God. LeBron James, yeah, he should have 1 billion points. Haven't played defense in the NBA since 2014. I bet he got a lot of points. Get the hell out of here. That's why he's got all the points. The NBA sucks. He's just running up and down, dunking free will. It's crazy. I don't watch it. It's total trash. Oh my God. Baseball too. Baseball is trash. Sports is trash. I feel sorry for young men. Y'all getting cheated. And baseball, if it's the 9th inning or 10th inning, they start out with a man on the second base. That's y'all's world. And this young man going to grow up and think that's great baseball. Like if you're a baby now and that's what you grew up watching, oh, you're going to swear baseball is the greatest. Where at the beginning of the 10th inning, they put a man on second base. Unbelievable. Basketball sucks. I could probably beat most of y'all. I'd run y'all off the court. Well, I wouldn't play y'all. Y'all some hacker shacks. Exhibit A, y'all got something called a Euro step. You can go from here to there, and it's not traveling. Look, you can run with the ball. Hey, look, y'all. Now you can run to the hoop and lay it up. LeBron's supposed to have 100,000 points if you can run. hey, oh my God. Hey, you can run to the basket. Oh, that would have been great, huh? I could have ran. Oh my God, that would have been great. When I play this, 1 foot down and up, he got to be up in the air. That second pitcher, he's got to be in the air. You see that second pitcher? He's got to be with the third, fourth, fifth, sixth pitcher. With our generation, it's that first pitcher, and that last pitcher is 2 pitchers. And my generation is that first pitcher, and then that last pitcher. That's it. Now, these other 4 pitchers, that's y'all's basketball. And you say LeBron scored 1 million points. I bet he did. You should have had 2 million. You should have. You don't know how to play. You don't know how to play. He says the Euro step is not traveling. He said this ain't traveling. See, of course, it's not. Of course, you're right. In today's game, it's not traveling. Traveling is not traveling. You are right. You are 100% right. Today, traveling is not traveling. It's not traveling. It's the Euro step. Yeah, it's not traveling. No, it's not. It's not traveling. You're right. You're 100% right. And your generation is not traveling. So that shows you how much I'm going to listen to you. Thank you for that clarification to let me know that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay? Because you think this ain't traveling. Well, it's not traveling for you guys. It's the Euro step. Even though we're not in Euro, we're in the USA. I don't know how you Euro. I don't know what they're doing in Europe. He says this is legitimate. You can run. You can run to the basket and lay it up. You don't got to have no handles. You don't got to have no handles. You can just carry it. LeBron ain't got no handles. That's why he be at the top of the key. Pass it, get it back, shoot a long 3. Big as his ass is. Boy, he got no inside game. He always at the top of the key on the right side. He sucks. They messed LeBron game up, though, because he was young when the NBA died. The NBA died in 2014 when he went to Cleveland. So he learned how to play from Cleveland when he went back on. So they taught him this new horrible. I did not watch the NBA. It's horrible. Oh, it evolves. Okay. Yeah, it evolved. Yeah. It evolved to the Euro step. Yeah, it evolved. Yeah, it evolved. It evolved, all right. Yeah, it evolved. It evolved. It evolved. It evolved. Kind of like transgenders evolved too. It used to be a boy. You know what I'm saying? Used to be. It's a whole bunch of. It's all this new generation doing a hell of a lot of evolving. Because when I seen dude 2 years ago, he was a man. And now he a lady. But you got to understand, OG, you know, things are evolving. You know what I'm saying? Things are evolving. That's a lady now, OG. That's a lady now. You don't compare eras. You're a baby. You haven't been in any eras. You're a baby. What eras? What eras you been in? You're a baby. How many eras you been in? I'm the one did eras. I've been from my era through your era. You only been in your era. So what eras? You haven't been through no eras. You're a baby. You're not qualified to talk to me really about this, to be honest with you. I'm born in 1958. I've been watching since Earl to Pearl Monroe and them. You haven't. So this conversation is really above your head. Because if you haven't been watching it live, you're jumping in the conversation. You're not qualified. You're not qualified. You're not qualified. Now, if you keep watching basketball another 20 years, then you'll be qualified to talk about when you was a little baby and start watching till then. But as far as you don't know nothing about Bill Russell. You don't know nothing about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You don't know you don't know nothing. You're a baby. Okay, you could be my son. I got 5 kids. You think my sons, you think, who believes my sons know as much about basketball as me? Duh. My oldest daughter is in her 40s. Who believes she knows as much about basketball as me? Anybody believe that? Anybody? She's born like 81. Does anybody believe my daughter born in 81 knows as much about basketball as me when she really wouldn't know nothing until almost 96? So it would be 1996 before she would be old enough to comprehend. Whereas for me, I began to comprehend 58, 68, 72. It's a big difference between 1972 and 1998. She don't know none of that 72. She don't know George Gervin. She don't know none of that. Right? And so LeBron, for the young generation that don't know much, I'm sure he's great. And then he played with the least competition. So it's fair to say that LeBron played with the most suckiest team. He had the least competition. If you go back and you look at LeBron when he went to Cleveland and you name superstars, you're going to be able to name very few because the competition started to dry up. They didn't have all them Kareem Abdul-Jabbars and Charles Barkleys, and they didn't have all that no more. He didn't have to play against no Tracy McGrady and Tim Duncans and Clyde Drexler and Vince Carter. They didn't have that type of superstar. You know, the NBA got to the point where everybody had 2 superstars. By the time LeBron went back to Cleveland, back to barely had one. People barely had one. You know, the NBA started regressing. Like when I was really little, the NBA only had like only certain teams had superstars. Then they got to the point where every team had a superstar. Then they got to the point where every team had 2 superstars. And then when you get to Dwayne Wade and LeBron, it started going backwards, where every team again only had 1 superstar. And when it started disintegrating, it wasn't as competitive then as it was for Pippen and all of them. Larry Bird and Pippen and them, they had the most competitive NBA. They worked hard to finally get 2 superstars. Then it just started regressing. It started regressing. Think about it. LeBron had no superstar with him. Them dudes was all right, but he didn't have no other superstar. Kobe barely had a superstar with him. Think about it. The only superstar Kobe had is when he got there early and played with Kareem, I think. Once Kareem retired, Kobe didn't have no superstar with him like that. It's horrible. Now, I don't watch that shit. That basketball is horrible. If it wasn't for the young generation being hacked, I'm 68. I would take y'all money, but y'all hacks, y'all probably twist my ankle. Y'all can't hoop. You young boys cannot hoop, and y'all can't fight. Y'all can't fight, and y'all can't hoop. Y'all ain't got no hands, and y'all can't hoop. Y'all come from the wrestling. Y'all like to pick people up and slam them in the head. Y'all, y'all the little wrestling babies. Y'all grew up watching wrestling, fake wrestling, right? Now LeBron ain't no damn top five. Come on, man. LeBron's not no top five. Like LeBron is not in the category with no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, no Will Chamberlain. Ain't no way. Walt Frazier. Uh-uh. But for a group that never seen them, how would they know? How would they know? You'd have to see to know. If LeBron played in the 70s and 80s, they would take the ball every time he hit it, put it on the floor. He can't dribble. He ain't got no handles. He don't need none now. You don't need, you ain't got to be able to even dribble no more. I think the last people that could dribble was, John Morant got some handles. And the little weirdo boy. They keep getting in trouble saying weird stuff. Kyrie. Kyrie, weird ass, got some handles, but these boys ain't got no handles. They just run around picks. It's like run around a pick, 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 run around a pick. And they play college ball now, too. They play college ball. They play zones. See, I'm talking over your head if you're a baby. They play zones now. See, back in the day, if you was a pro, you couldn't play no zone. Zone, you only could play zone in college. Now the pros play zone. They play zones. It's crazy. Yeah, they play zones. See, a lot of young people don't know what I'm talking about right now. That's why I'm not going to waste my time arguing with you. I'm talking way over your head. You don't even know this. You don't even know that the NBA is playing zones. And if you're young, you don't know basketball before the NBA was playing zones. Yeah, pick and roll, that's a zone. That's a zone. You couldn't play a zone in the pros. You couldn't play a zone. You couldn't play a zone in the pros. You couldn't play a zone. You couldn't play a zone in the pros. You had to play one on one. You had to guard your man. You couldn't run around like a girl like Steph Curry and just run around, run around, run around, run around and use a pick and get a shot. Steph Curry would have had to have some handles and get his own shot. He couldn't do like he doing that girly ball Steph Curry be doing. Yeah, your man owns you, and you got to shake your man. You ain't gonna be able to just keep running, 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 running until you get open and shoot a shot. Oh, it sucks. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, I can't watch basketball. It's what is this here? It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Oh my God. The only thing that's still kind of the same is football. Football is kind of the same, but baseball and basketball, especially basketball. Oh God, basketball. I don't watch that trash. Oh God, it's horrible. It's a horrible. I feel sorry for the young kids. That's all they know. They would be looking at me like I'm crazy because that's all they know. And they'll be like, no, this is really it. Like, damn, shorty, they did you dirty. That's crazy. Ain't about LeBron top five. Boy, LeBron ain't in the top 10. LeBron James ain't in the top greatest players? No, hell no. He got 100,000 points because the NBA sucks. Why do you think he could play so long? You think if he was playing real basketball with real defense, you think his body would hold up? No. LeBron be walking down the court. Y'all ever see him be walking down the court? And all he do, he just walk to the right side, the top of the key. He don't run no plays or nothing. Every play, he go to the top of the key, get the ball. Then he throw it and he run to get it back and see if he can get a shot. He like hog the ball. He shoot all the time. They're like, LeBron got a lot of points. He the only one could shoot. And Anthony Davis just run this way, run that way, run back there, run back there, run back there, run back there, run. Hey, I watched the game. I think that was last year. And I forgot who was playing. But only the main characters that they let shoot kept going dribbling the ball back. And then the forwards and the centers, they was on the sides, right, for both teams. So it's 4 of them. And all they did was run that way, run back, run back, run back. I said, it's no wonder all the centers is hurt, got bad knees. They don't ever get to shoot. That's why you got no famous centers, and that's why they got the big old skinny dude trying to play like he a guard. Because if he didn't play like he a guard, you know what he would have to do? He'd just be doing this. That's how they be doing. Nobody's active in the game but the couple people, and the rest of them just got to run back and forth. Sometimes they run turnover. They get halfway, and they got to run back, and that's why all of them needs be bad. All the centers needs be bad because they don't let them play. They don't got no inside game. And all you have to do is run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're not gonna get to touch the ball, but you got to throw it back. You got to throw it. You got to throw it back to the shooters. Everybody got the shooters, and they the only ones can shoot. 2 people on this team can shoot, and 2 people on this team can shoot. You other 3 bet not shoot. You work a play for Steph Curry or for LeBron. Well, LeBron, I hate watching him because he's like he goes down there and he's the one that determines the offense, and all he does is pass the ball for you to pass it back. Oh, he sucks. He be standing on the right side at the top of the key, at the top of the 3-point line. Every play. Every play, he's at the same spot. He got the ball. They'll throw it to somebody, and then you throw it back, and then he try to get a shot. Somebody, he got 18 million points. I bet he do. He the only one get to shoot. I wouldn't want to play with him. He ruined Anthony Davis' career, right? Great center. Never got to shoot because LeBron gets to shoot. You don't get to shoot. Ruined that man's whole career. That man didn't have to do it but run up and down, run up and down. Anthony Davis was a great scorer until he played with LeBron. Once he played with LeBron, he didn't get to score none. LeBron get to do all the shooting. And you know the NBA sucks because his son playing, and his son is trash. Bronny is garbage. It's like one of these deals like, if you don't bring my son, I'm going to quit, you know? They're like, okay, we'll let Bronny. Okay, bring Bronny or LeBron's going to quit. You know what I'm saying? Bronny would have never made it on no team, period, okay? He wouldn't even made it in college ball if that wasn't his daddy. Oh God, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible. They actually believe LeBron James is great, shooting long ass threes all the time. If you shoot enough of them, yeah, it's gonna go in. It ain't gonna go in. You the one shooting all the time, all the time. And he be just walking down the court. Y'all ever seen when he be walking down? Yeah, he's number 4 in all assists. Yeah, because then can't nobody play. It's all assists. They suck. Basketball is the worst it's ever been. Imagine being the greatest player when the whole game sucks, when everybody is trash. That's easy. LeBron is really hyped, to be honest with you. If he had to play with other big men sticking him and play real basketball, I don't believe he'd be nothing. I don't believe LeBron would really be nothing if he had to play against the Charles Barkleys in them. If he had to play against Oakleys in them, I don't believe he would be nothing. I don't. I believe they'd be beating his shot up. They would have been destroyed his confidence. I believe that. Because back in the day, they would have put somebody on him his size. He wouldn't have got none of that. All that crying and shit. They would have put Charles Oakley on him. Anthony Mason would have been on him. Y'all think he would have scored on them? LeBron James wouldn't have been playing with Tim Duncan. He was a forward. He would be playing against a forward. He would be playing against a small forward. He would not be playing against a big forward. LeBron James would be playing against like the Scottie Pippins. He would not be playing against a power forward. He's too short. He wouldn't be playing against no power forward. They'll back him in the hole and dunk on his ass. He would have been trash. Back then he would have been, well, I can't say it would have been trash because he would have had to play different. But if he would have had to play different, then he would have had more injuries too. He wouldn't be able to play like this dude playing. Because even when he went to college ball sucked when he went. The sport has been declining, okay? College ball declining. Basketball has been declining. Basketball been declining since 2010. Basketball been declining. These college players now, they wouldn't win shit. They wouldn't win nothing. If they had to play, if these college players now had to play college players back in the early 2000s, they'd get blown off the court. They'd get blown off the court. The standards is just down. I don't watch it. It's trash. I don't watch it. I bet he do got a lot of rebounds. Can't nobody play. Yeah, you're great when the whole sport sucks. He's great comparatively speaking to, I'm not saying he's not great compared to the bunch of losers he's playing against. I'm not saying that. Yeah, he's great. Look who he's playing with, a bunch of bums. Them guys can't play. They can't. Have y'all watched the NBA? It's horrible. Content. Is the NBA, when you watch the NBA, is it good? You like it? You think it's good? Let's just cut the bull. Content whores. When you watch the NBA, is it good to you? Do you feel it's quality? You feel it's good? Yes or no? Yes or no? I like to get. I just want to see where you. I don't do fake shit over here. When you watch the NBA today, do you feel it's quality? You feel it's good? Yes or no? When you watch the game of basketball in the NBA, do you feel it's good? Yes or no? Okay, I got to stop playing with you. You foolish. I thought you would stand up. Look, I don't watch the NBA. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Listen, come back tomorrow. Let me get rid of you. Yeah, he's full of shit. I thought he would stand up. I'll unban you tomorrow. Get your ass out of here. You're a fraud. When dudes start bouncing around like that, I don't want to talk to you no more. I thought you would stand up. No wonder you're a content whore. He's a content whore. Bro, get your goofy ass. What the hell? Oh, simple question. I don't watch the NBA. I watch basketball. The NBA is basketball, fool. You see he's phony? You know what he said? You got me. That's what he said. When he said, I don't watch the NBA, he said, you got me. So now I'm gonna start, you know, do I like Anthony Edwards? I don't watch basketball. I can't judge Anthony Edwards because everybody sucks. He ain't got no competition. He don't have no competition. I don't think a lot of people know what I'm saying. If you don't have no competition, how do I know how good you are? Anthony Edwards has no competition. Who? Name name 5 good players at his position. There ain't none. There's no good players in the NBA like that. There's no good players. 2 years, what was it, 2 years ago in the All-Star game, they scored 398 points. I repeat, that was 2 or 3 years ago in the NBA All-Star game. They scored 398 points. Does that sound like good basketball? Does that sound like good basketball? 398 points in All-Star game. Just give me a yes or no. Does that sound like high quality basketball? Look it up. That was 2024. A combined 397 points was scored. That sounds like good basketball. A combined total of 397 points was scored in the 2024 NBA All-Star Game, setting the record for the highest scoring game in league history. The Eastern Conference defeated the Western Conference 211 to 186. Does that sound like great basketball? That sounds like great basketball to you? It sounds like they could play? You would watch that? It sounded like they were just running back and forth, launching threes. And after a while, so many going to go in. Yeah, just run down, launch a three. If you miss, you run down, launch three, go in. You launch three, go in. Launch three, go in. Launch three, go in. Launch a three, miss. Launch a three, miss. Launch a three, miss. Launch a three, miss. Launch a three, go in. Launch a three, go in. Launch a three, 400 points. And somebody want to tell me they can play. They can't play. That's the league that LeBron James is a superstar. In the league where they scored 400 points in the All-Star game. I bet he is a superstar. I bet he is. LeBron wouldn't get nothing against Barkley and them. If y'all believe LeBron James would have scored like that against Anthony Mason and them dudes like that and Wes Unseld and them, you a fool. The NBA is horrible. It's garbage. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. LeBron James is boring as hell. I ain't watching him stand up at the top of the three, holding the ball, looking. I ain't watching that trash. He got no handles. All he do is wait for some type of fast break to go dunk, do all this stuff, and everybody, oh, it's crazy. Look at this dude here. I haven't watched basketball in years. It's horrible. Oh God, it's horrible. If you've been watching real basketball as long as I've been watching it, and I go all the way back to Walt Frazier and Earl the Pearl. You really had to be able to play. You had to play team ball too. You had to play defense. They didn't have the 3-point line. The 3-point line has destroyed the game. Because now you could just stand at the 3-point and launch threes. When it was twos, you had to play. When they brought the 3-point to the game, it just started going down.